for the Play On Game Show. I do wish you the dearest of greetings. Shall we begin? A different journey. Brought to you by Nook Inc. on the Play On Game channel. Hi, welcome to Animal Crossing. How's everybody doing? My name is Jaren. I'm really glad you're here. We're playing, Sorry, I'm checking the audio real quick here. I think we're good. Let's get started. Good evening. We're so excited to have you here. Let's be the first to congratulate you on this wise decision to sign up for this adventure as I turn the television down. Oh, hey, everybody in the chat. What's up, Peachy Man and Monta Gaming? Hey, welcome. Alright, welcome to the check-in counter for your deserted island getaway package. There's so much to look forward to. But first, let's introduce ourselves. I'm Timmy with Nook Inc. And I'm Tommy with Nook Inc. We'll be flying this island with you to help you get settled. Think of us as your partners. We're in it for the long haul, so let's get started, shall we? I'll need to look up your application. Can we have your name and birthday? Alright, what's our name gonna be? My name in this profile is gonna be... Peachy Man I did already start, but then I deleted it so I could start on the show. So my name in this one is gonna be... J. And, yeah, sure. Alright. And my birthday. Sure, I'll tell everybody. My birthday is July the 28th. Yep, it is. That's right. It's my birthday. J. Let's see. Oh, yes, here you are. Our next step will be to take a picture. Okay. As much time as you need. There we go. We'll be ready when you are. Alright, I want the male style. Let's pick a nice skin tone here. I like that one. Let's do that. What hairstyle here? Should be an island style. So let's do like whoa. A little island homie. Let's do this guy. I like this. Eyes. Whoa. Yeah, some of these eyes. Oops, that's not what I wanted. Those don't look bad. Ooh, the square ones aren't bad either. Oh. Droopy-eyed. Those look fine. You know what? Oh, I can pick the eye color. Blue eyes. Well, yeah, sure. Oh, wait. Retake. Not done yet. There's a slightly wider mouth. Some rosy cheeks. I don't know about this blonde hair now that I look at it. Oh, I don't know quite. Let's see. Do like, hey, gray, like I'm chilling. Do black. Then I can't have blue eyes. I gotta have like. Screw it. No, that looks weird. Tough decisions here. Let's do that. Like that. Peachy Man, I don't know. Hey, Dr. Meep, what's up? Welcome to the show. Is it lagging? Of course it's lagging. Geraldine? Dr. Meep, that is absolutely not my name. Sorry if it's lagging. I'm sure a lot of people are using the internet. All right. The eyes. The hair. Let's do that. Let's just go with it. Whatever. Okay. Great. Great, you're all set. I'll just go ahead and add that picture to your records. And now, let's get started about your... See, we're quite proud of the work. Oh, yeah. Okay. Yep. Northern Sim. Yep. I live in North America. Spoiler alert! Okay. Alright. Let's pick out a map here. What do you guys think? What do I think? I'm gonna pick out... kind of like this one. I'll go with this one. We're doing it! Wonderful choice. I can't wait to show it off. Before one question. If I could only bring one thing. A sleeping bag, a lamp, something to kill time. How interesting. Oh, I'm sorry, that was just a hypothetical question. Cool. All my basic needs. Essential needs. Cool. Thanks for... Well, that's me. I'm ready for boarding. Perfect timing. Let's get on the plane. On the plane, folks. It's game time. Good evening, everyone. All right. All right. Oh, look at this place. Oh, is this our title screen? Oh, look at this. Can I skip it? Yeah, I can. But why would you? Look at all the nice stuff. Sorry, Dr. Meep, I didn't see your chats. It wasn't scrolling for some reason. Karate! That's what everybody said in that picture. Karate! Oh, this is going to be a splendid game. A Nook Inc. production. I mean, it's pretty good. That was a pretty good intro. Gotta give gotta give a little credit there. Oh yeah. Oh, is that a cherry? Oh, we have a cherry island? Oh, no, flyover. Oh, look at all those weeds I'm gonna have to clean up. Oh, that's awesome, Peach. Peach got this on release day. We're here. Now, I know you must be incredibly excited to explore New Island, but I have one small request. Please join us for a short orientation session. Plaza. Yeah. Let's go. Let's go, let's go, let's go. I run this place. This is mine. Yes. I'm free. Hey, where are you guys going? Hey. Hey, is this where I'm... Hey, where are you guys... Hey, what's up, dude? Oh, look, I got this green guy. And the purple... Oh! The purple kangaroo! Alright, is that everyone? Let's see. Is Sylvia here? What about Jitters? And there's Jay, of course. Great, we're all here. I'll turn it over to you, Mr. Nook. Our three adventurers are ready to get started. Let's see, how should I begin? Welcome to New Island. I am Tom Nook. So, I'm a sort of a veteran of the Animal Crossing series. I played the Animal Crossing when it came out on the GameCube a long time ago, and I just about 100%ed that game. Maybe not 100%. I didn't get every piece of furniture, but just about everything else I did. Oh, I need my tent. Okay, hi. I'd like a tent, please. My very own tent. Yes, I would like a map. I want the map-a-lap. Map-a-lap and blap, folks. Once you put up your tent, please find a way back here. Use your new map if you need it. Well, off you go. I hope you find a great spot. I hope I do too. Frolicking through the woods. Frolicking through the woods. Frolicking. Frolicking through the woods. Frolicking through the woods. So I'm trying to find... Okay, so how do I look at the map? Oh, okay, I look at it there. Wait. If I just stand still. There. Hey, bro.
What's up, Brogadichos?
Hey, bro.
Are you crossing your animals up?
Yeah, bro, we're crossing, bro.
I thought Animal Crossing when I was kidding.
That's
It
actually good.
actually would have been pretty cool.
Yeah, I don't know. Put my... I guess I could just put everybody right here. Because I want mine to be, like, right about here. So I want this big open space. So I can plant orchard. Or, maybe like, here. And I could just have all of that space. Sorry, you have to decide where I'm gonna live. It's important.
I understand fully how it is.
I'm on a waterfront.
Play a lot of Civ.
Yeah, so
First, like, 2 moves in the game is, alright, where am I building my city?
and I'm thinking this long stretch of blap here. I'm gonna cut off like a certain portion of the river and just make it mine. So like, right over this guy's standing. And then I'll color it off there. Like in this area, yeah. But I'll sit here. Yeah. Alright, we're going for it. Build here. Should I put my tent here?
Fuck yeah, bro!
Let me imagine it. So this is what it will look like. Yeah, that's fine. That's a good spot.
You got the apple tree right behind you, I mean...
It's a cherry tree, bro.
I don't know about that.
There's cherries coming.
Apple tree,
Well, in Animal Crossing.
Strange, it's like they made a cherry tree look like what an apple tree, I guess that would be. No, I'm nitpicking.
Right.
Their tree lore is trash. And that's maple leaves in
Okay, so now that I've done that, I have to pick where I gotta organize my friends here, because they'll let you put.
I mean, one problem with Animal Crossing is
You're in jail, right?
it seemed like it was a little bit disconnected from something you can actually see in the real world.
Right.
Kangaroo.
It's Sylvia.
It's kangaroo.
Okay, I was trying to feel for the best spot, you know. So I grabbed a stick and threw it. I'll find you a spot. Yeah, I'm gonna pick the perfect spot for you. Okay. Well, I'm just gonna put them together to make a little tent town for them. So let's look at the map. I guess I could put them like right over here. I don't want them too close. I think about her like right here. Let me go talk to homie too. What was his name? Tweaker? Twitter? Something like that. He was down here. Hey! Hey, homie! And this game sure does make you feel nice to just like look at. Alright, Jitters is his name, not Tweaker. Well, I don't know. It's right. You already saved your answer. I'll find you a spot. Yeah, bro. I got you, bro. Give me your tent. Give me your tent, bro. Do do do. Scooty doo doo doo. Feeling good on a Wednesday. Okay. So I was gonna put them both like right about here. So that's what I'm finna do. Sylvia is here. Yeah, and I'm gonna put homie right here. Jitters. What am I here? Yeah. Yeah, bro. Okay. Okay. All right. Yes, look at how happy he is. Look at how happy he is. Looks like everyone has a spot. Pick their tents for now.
Sweet. Alright.
Welcome back, everyone. I hope you all found just the right spot to set up your new homes. Of course, you could sleep on it for a while. Really get a feel for how it suits you. And with that taken care of, we can move on to more... Yeah, you're supposed to feel good. Like throwing an island warming party.
So it's Animal Crossing hedonism,
Right. Just about. Pretty much. We just need a few supplies to get you started, yes? We'll all be living here. Let's see. Plaza. Gathering firewood and a little snack. What's up? Okay. 10 tree branches. Alright. Okay, I can find 10, no problem. One. I'm pretty sure you can just shake the trees. No? Okay. Fine, I'll just pick them up the regular way. 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Need one more. One more. Where's it gonna be? Here you are. And we found the nice, lovely tree branches for our campfire. Alright, welcome back. Yep. Oh, wants to lighten my load. You hear that? Great. Right up something to snack on. What? $80? Absolutely not. No, this game's not $80.
I was like, get the fuck out of here. I'm just kidding. Animal Crossing is one of those games that I've had like close to 66,000 people. I'm joining the stream now, buddy, just in case you were wondering. A little bit louder. Just say plans for the evening. Mine have changed.
Okay.
So, free now.
Oh, okay. Cool. Yeah, cool.
That's how it works. I'm just the Shadow Falcon. I just actually no, I'm not the Shadow Falcon. You never ever call me the Shadow Falcon unless you want to get slapped.
You called yourself that? That was you.
I know, and I almost didn't even get away with it. You know, that's how much you can't call me the Shadow Falcon. Even I can't call myself that. But
Okay, so what were we...
no. So little known fact to all the viewers out there. You know what? And in the chat, what is your like pet peeve? What's the thing that like just bothers you? And like it probably shouldn't bother you as much as it does, even if it's something that is bothersome. And mine is when people say chop chop to people to like get them to do something faster and they like mean it. Especially like to me, But even if it's someone else, like you're like, let's just say a fast food restaurant, and like the manager to his employee is like, bring those tacos over here, chop chop. It's like, all right, I'm about to karate chop chop you in the throat if you ever chop chop. I had a extracurricular leader in my high school years. That was their favorite term to elicit hustle up. See, I don't mind hustle up or hurry up or put a fire under it or move your ass even. And you can be worse, like, but somehow chop chop. It's like commanding a butler around. And then number 2 behind that is people who chew gum while they're doing something where like they're gonna be close to you and like you can't avoid them, i.e., haircut. I went and got my haircut the other day from a new person. Decent haircut, rep it for that person. However, though, it talked too much, and they were chewing gum the entire time, right behind my head, in your ear. Just This is the sound, boys and girls. So did you want to really take this down to a 1?
No.
And I'm like, yeah. That was the other thing, because I get it. I walk in there with my hair looking the way it does when I've let it go a little bit, and they're like, are you sure you want to take it down to a 1? Because that's like way shorter than it is right now. And I'm like, no, I'm positive.
Alright, the island is Dandy.
No, you can't name your island Dandy.
Why?
Actually, I like that name. Never mind. And you know why I like that name?
Because it sounds like dandelion?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
Dandy Island.
Yeah. Alright. Is everyone ready? Yeah, I'm ready.
Hell yeah, I'm ready. Hell yeah, hell yeah.
Roxalot, Swoleville. Dandy. Wow, overwhelmingly positive response. It rocks, absolutely great. How about Dandy? Resident representative. That means I'm in charge, everybody.
I wonder if you picked a crappy name, like not even just like a rude name,
Just
just a bad name, just like a stupid one.
Right.
They were like, we're gonna go with their name because their name is even remotely
Right,
a name.
They just automatically like yours. Alright, we settled on name. You can count on
Are
me.
you gonna do an authoritarian? So this is like Lazy Civ, bro. Straight up.
This is not like Lazy Civ. Well, I mean, I guess from one perspective it might be like Lazy Civ, but not by intention.
I mean, how lazy are we going? Because if you take it all the way down to its laziest form, yeah, it's kind of like Lazy Civ.
Yeah.
I guess not though, because in Civ, like, that tile has tree, so that tile has resource. You don't have to actually cut tree down, spend time doing the thing. You know what I mean?
No, yeah.
There's an assumed level of success.
What's I supposed to do?
Stuff, bro. Collect things.
It's like I'm on vacation.
Start catching bugs already.
I can't yet. We're still in intro mode here.
I don't want in.
We're still in intro.
Jesus Christ. Who wants to do that?
Yep, having a great time.
So we got Rocky Raccoon.
Maybe I'll go.
You've got Blue. Actually, no, that's Kanga and Brew, although she does kind of look like...
She looks blue right now, but she's purple.
No, like Blue's Clues. Blue.
Oh, the dog. Yes, fine.
Tell me you watched at least educational children shows.
A little bit, but not really.
Because low-key, like, Sesame Street is pretty dope.
I didn't watch a ton.
And they're actually starting to do Sesame Street Learn to Code for children. So, I mean...
Learn to COVID for children?
Oh, man.
What, too soon?
I don't know. I think we probably should stop making jokes about COVID when I say it's time to stop making jokes about COVID. And I don't think that time has come yet, so I think you're good. You're right, that was pretty good. Not too soon. Now, it probably does qualify as a too soon joke, and I think probably... Oh, man. Okay, I want you to take a mental picture of that right there.
No.
Go back. Did you see it?
Yeah.
All right. I'll show you something. Show you the way Price's memory works. Just for gigs. I couldn't remember my phone was in my pocket, so there's...
Nice.
He knows how that works, though.
Yeah.
Running bit is how many times will Price come back in the house to grab something, and will he set down something he already grabbed?
Right.
At one
Create
point?
another.
Yeah. To create this endless.
I'll rest my head for a real while.
You gonna rest your head for a real while? Oh, look, there it is. Okay, so. Oh, yeah, that's what it was.
Sleeping on the beat, folks. Too cozy. Put him in the fridge. He's too chilly. Oh, here, look at this guy. It's a classic. So, looks like you decided to make your own way in the world. Get out there, explore new frontiers. That's alright, Daddy-O. You don't need to live by anyone's rules but your own. I did see that. That was cool. The world's made for exploring, you know? Living free, being out there. It's a great feeling.
Ooh, I want to know who the new Iron Man is.
Yeah, take it from a cat who's been on the road. You're a dog, actually. Being lonesome can grind on the soul. Alright.
Okay, K.
Yeah. Yeah, you're rambling. Yeah. You'll dig this island life a whole lot more if you share it with some friends, if that's your scene.
That's stupid and also dumb, and I don't like that. I'm glad Marvel's screwing their shit up by putting in dumb superheroes.
Oh.
Although, however, but comma,
Well, no.
my main
I
boy.
don't know what you're talking about.
Oh yeah, because Jaren hadn't seen any movies, much less ones he shouldn't see.
Right.
Which I'm not saying that Marvel movies are bad, and I didn't see all of them, and I didn't enjoy at least some of them, because I did. And if you're trying to do something like that, if Star Wars wants to learn a few lessons, maybe they could. Because I would say Star Wars probably has cooler stuff to work with.
Alright, I'm awake.
Because let's face it, superhero stories, regardless if they're set Star Wars universe or Marvel universes, kind of suck. Because the superheroes always win. And it gets friggin' old. You can tell, like, the predictable movies for sure. That's not the point, I guess. If you like action and like, oh, some cool cinematography, they're not terrible. Some of them are better than others. Doctor Strange, one of my favorite movies. That one's pretty cool. Like, his superpowers aren't like, I punch you so hard you explode. Like, that's not, I mean, yeah, like, Goku's cool, but
right.
if I wanted to watch Dragon Ball Z, I would, you know?
Yeah.
Like, his are like, I mind fuck you into submission, which is like, okay.
Alright.
I'm cool with that.
Yeah.
Like, it's not like much of a power. And at the end of the movie, he wins the game, basically, just by cheat coding the dude, and I'm like that.
Alright.
Like, that's such a cop-out, writing-wise.
Yeah.
But I like it. But, my boy, Victor Vaughn.
Yeah. Oh, he's in the one, right?
He's coming up, yeah. And basically, if you're doing Doom right, and hopefully they will, because they do, hopefully. He gets beat. Kinda, sorta. By meaning that, like, he doesn't succeed in destroying everything,
Right.
but his base of power is still his base of power, and there ain't shit anyone can do about it.
Right.
Latveria's Dooms, and he's gonna be the High King forever. It is what it is.
He's just the oddball.
Yeah, he's just the oddball. Exactly.
I know.
They all have to gang up on him to beat him, and even then, they don't really.
Right. Yeah.
So,
I get it.
but, and when they announced that he's gonna be in the movie, I'm gonna get on the phone. I'm gonna call the production company. I'm gonna talk to them
You should call him
and
like
talk
now.
to them. Shit's all canceled and postponed right now, so
Oh, I know, but you know,
that's true.
Now's your chance.
They have nothing to do. I'll be like, so the thing you need to absolutely do, if you just want to do some fan service to, like, number one, Doom
Yeah.
and hip hop, which in the same way is Doom, like you are, like, to the comics themselves even,
Yeah.
because he was stayed pretty true to the comics themselves. Also, for all the kids out there, 'cause Doom is for the children. He is. Quote him. Of all the hip hop I could tell people to go listen to, like go listen to some Drake for sure.
Don't
Don't go
listen
do
to-
that,
don't
yeah,
go
because
listen
number
to
one,
Drake.
it'll be awful, and two, it'll probably not be good for your mind either.
Drake
But
sucks.
go listen to some MF Doom. I'm telling you, best hip hop, my opinion only, that's been made.
Oh yeah.
Deep breath from Jaren as I make that statement. Okay, I would be careful with the words you
You're
miss.
allowed to. You're allowed to have your opinion. You're good.
It's up there. It definitely is GOAT material. Some of it.
Yeah.
Operation Doomsday is just. It holds up, bro. I'm sorry, but
I
we're
know,
losing track.
Yeah.
What they should do is they should include number one Doom beats in their like soundtrack for when
Right.
he's on screen and stuff when there's something happening. Because one, Doom's music is like somebody on NPR KERA
Loves his beats.
loves his beats because they're always like playing them behind things. Yeah, like I'm like
I heard one just yesterday.
I'm like I'm sure when they turn that beat up at the end of them talking, it's gonna be a Doom beat because I can hear it and it's like, yep.
Yeah, it is. Well, you Well, you need to listen to a lot of.
And they
Doom
should
beats.
have Doom do a cameo on that hoe too.
I mean, yeah.
Because the joke there would be, you don't even have to use Doom.
Yeah, no,
You just have to use
Doom.
Doom.
Yeah.
Like our world Doom.
Right. Yeah.
Dude in a fucking sweater with the mask on.
Yeah.
There could be a whole scene of people. And this
Yeah,
is,
like that.
This is the scene I would do if it were me, because it would fit so. It'd be cutting a hot slice right through the Doomiverse, right, for sure. It'd be the scene where, like, because Doom always at some point convinces one or two groups of people who are just normal everyday people. In some of his stories, not all of them, but a lot of them, that like he really is like the dude that's gonna lead humanity in the future through the powers of technology or alchemy and technology.
Right.
Right. Magic and science. And he's like the smartest guy on the planet. And at some point, you know, there's people who don't like that, but there's always a group of like everyday average type folks who are like, yeah, you know what? The fuck has Iron Man done for me lately?
Okay.
He saves me from the Planet Buster guys, but you know, I'm still broke motherfucker. You know, like, he comes and destroys the city and then leaves. Like, cool.
Right.
Like, my life still sucks garbage. And Doom convinces people that he's good for him. And maybe he is. The only problem is you don't have, like, free will with Doom. That's, like, kind of not his thing.
Yeah.
To some extent. And all his stories, sometimes it's real bad, sometimes it's, like, pretty good. Kind of depends. Like the one you got me, where he's Iron Man.
Right.
And, like, even his Iron Man is, like, just vicious. He's just going out and just stomping flat every villain. You know, like,
Yeah.
there's no hope. But, they would have this scene where there's, like, all the people who are, you know, the Cult of Doom or whatever.
Right.
And they're in support of him. They're having a rally or they're on TV, like, cheering for him. And somehow the uniform for the Cult of Doom in this universe is just that stupid, ugly, like, brown sweater that Doom wears in our world, you know, or the green one. He has a green and a brown one he wears a lot. And then the Doom mask. And it's a whole bunch of different fucking people all at once wearing the Doom getup. Because that fits the fucking...
Right,
and then you'd have Doom in there somewhere too, right? So you'd have a field of Doom posters and real Doom in the fucking...
Yeah, and then,
Yeah.
And in the scene with the...
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
That'd be pretty
anyone
good.
can don the mask. Yeah, it's pretty good. Because when a Doom fan is watching that movie and sees that scene, they immediately go,
Oh!
"Holy
Yeah, they'll freak out.
yeah, like, that movie would get fucked up by the people who, like... Because trust me, guys out there who don't know what we're talking about, there is an extended set of people who... We're not even talking about this game anymore, I'm sorry.
Oh, it's okay. This is...
He's just picking flowers.
Yeah, I'm just... this is a long game, so we can talk about other stuff.
But,
It's just relaxing, you know?
not to mention, sonically, that would just be dope in the movie, and it'd be hip-hop, and, like...
I
Hip-hop
mean,
is
they've
the
done...
best.
Well, and they've already, like, with, well, that's the other game. They've done that with superhero movies and hip-hop already.
Mhm.
The new Black Panther, where the entire soundtrack was produced by Kendrick.
Funny enough, a movie Jaren's seen. That's not true. You have seen one of those movies.
I've seen Black Panther.
Yep.
That's
you
the,
were-
it's the only one I've seen.
You know, I kind of like that one of all those movies too, but only because of the way that it opened with 92 in Compton.
I just thought it was a good, like, it was just like a good, like, standalone, like, it was entertaining.
Well, yeah, I mean, they're all like that. That's why they're good.
You know, like, it was cool.
And
Like,
it's just funny. I didn't really like the last two because to me it just felt like ham-fisted, like Dragon Ball Z. No, it really was. It was like the final battle of Dragon Ball Z episode, which for a movie is cool, but at the same time, it's kind of exhausting after you've seen 20 or 30 fights. You're like, man, I get it, but at the same time, could the 20 or 30 fights have just been two really, 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 really fucking just extra, you know, like just unbelievable, rather than like, oh, we punched each other around for the 30th time. Like, I'm not interested in who got in what fight. I want to see some fucking Frieza level shit, bro. Like, that's what I want.
Right.
Rip the fucking planet apart just with the fight itself, not even the... You need stones to destroy the universe. That's my thing. Idiot.
There we go. I want to sell my stuff.
Ooh, that's a fucking good, like, if I could figure out those lines in rap.
Which one?
It'd be the idea that, like, Thanos is stupid, Who cares if he was right or not? I don't need no damn Infinity Stones to destroy half the
Ooh,
universe.
760 bills!
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
You know, like I could just.
you'd have to have a beat with a snap in it.
But that's the point. You don't need to snap.
Well, yeah, but the jokes were
Well,
later.
yeah, you'd have to come up with how you destroy the universe with. You just do it with your bars.
Yeah, bro, that's how, I mean,
What I
that's,
speak be truth.
that's how I do it.
Oh yeah. What's that? Just no. Go back. Go back. The
Uh-huh.
greedy weeder.
Yeah.
Go back.
Hold
wanna-
on,
I wanna read
I gotta find it. Hold on.
I want to read that. Oh, that's funny.
No, it was.
No. It was greedy weeder. Yeah. Nook. It's so good.
Yeah, for selling weeds.
For
bro.
selling weeds, bro. We're out here selling weeds, slinging, bro.
Slinging weeds, bro.
How big do you think people are getting in California on lockdown? Because it is a weed legal state. That was something someone said to me earlier. I thought it was kind of funny.
Probably as baked as they normally would get. You know.
Probably just like complaining about how great it is that California has the best quarantine.
Tree branch. How much
So what if a fire starts in California right now?
there probably is a fire or something.
I mean, yeah, it's the fucking state of their emergency system currently.
Actually, I'll pass.
Hey, COVID's super funny if you think about it, and you don't really think about all the death and mayhem that it's causing.
Yeah.
I mean,
If you don't think about the bad parts, it's not that bad.
well, no, I mean, I think about the bad parts too.
Oh wait, I
Just
wanted to buy a.
I'm telling you guys not to think
Hold on,
about
I
the
gotta
bad
buy a
parts.
fishing rod.
I think about the bad parts and the parts I'm making jokes with simultaneously, and I
Right.
just don't give a fuck about the bad parts.
Right.
Like, God, you're so callous. A little bit. Well, the way I think about it is,
Hello.
hella, it's a virus. It's gonna do what it's gonna do. Be careful. Be safe. Don't worry so damn much. Don't act like a fool. Feel like that's a pretty good, you know.
Yes.
Speaking of, who's on right now? Is Dr. Meep on a shout out?
Yeah, Dr. Meep's here.
How are things in Minnesota, bud?
Okay, so there you get to craft stuff in this game.
Oh, nope.
Fishing rod.
I stopped playing games where you craft things really. Well, I guess The Witcher kind of, but
5 branches.
it's super easy in that game. When
Okay.
Fallout 4, I played Fallout 4, and the crafting system in that game, whoosh, that was a categorical nightmare. I hated that shit. It's funny too, because it actually was made super well, and like you could share all your components and all your stuff, except they didn't really tell you that, and they didn't really tell you how to manipulate it. So it's like the process to figuring out that that was true took forever. Like, oh look, it's actually pretty simple once you know all this. They don't tell you.
Right. Oh well, that's.
It's frustrating. At least it wasn't that and the other thing not being done properly.
Right. What's up, chick? Sylvia.
It seems, in my opinion, the CD Projekt Red showed up and smacked the shit out of anything Bethesda has ever made
Oh, look, I got a little DIY.
with The Witcher 3, and was like, just stop.
Right.
Like, and they didn't.
Dr. Meep says you need your own channel called Price On.
Do I?
That's what Dr. Meep says.
I don't know if I'd call it Price On. Maybe. It's not a terrible name.
Price On, Price Off.
It seems, the problem is it seems kind of...
Yeah, it's too derivative.
now, that's a good burn there from Jaren. I'll give him that one. That was a +8.
What?
+8 on the skill of burns. Price on, price off.
Oh, yeah.
If people wish they had a button, I'm sure that would be one of them.
Oh,
Except they know how pissed I'd be when they turn me back on.
right,
They'd be like,
well, I can't turn it back
they'd be like,
on.
"Oh,
I'm screwed. Like,
I'm screwed now. He's just sitting there angry mouthed at me,
right?
just waiting for me to turn him back on.
Do it. Just turn the button. I dare you. I dare you.
I'm like, you guys can't see me in visual media. Would be. You guys want to throw the face cam on? We always have it set up. We just never use it.
No, we don't.
He's like, no, we don't.
We absolutely don't.
I look stupid and Jaren looks goofy.
Yeah, so we're not doing it. No, I look stupid.
Now we're
Bryce
actually
looks
both
stupid.
quite beautiful.
We're weird, beautiful people. But
Lady at the 7-Eleven told us we were a cute couple just now.
yeah,
If we were, I'd agree.
I
too.
mean, yeah.
Can't say I'm ugly. Are you
Right?
ugly?
No, I'm not
Jay?
ugly. God, no, I don't think so. I don't think that's. Okay, what am I doing here?
Actually, I could say I'm ugly if I was.
If I wait. Yeah, hypothetically, if I was, I'd be like cool. I mean, I'm not, so you don't gotta worry
You
about
gotta
it.
worry
but,
about
like,
that.
But if I
I'm
did, made a flimsy fishing rod. That's a certain word for it.
Had kind of a thought.
Yeah.
If you're a cannibal,
Uh huh.
does the trend like /r roast me mean something different to you than everyone else?
Yeah, they'd probably be disappointed upon
Yeah, it was
scrolling through, clicking on a post, realizing there's not. There's probably a subreddit called "R Actually Roast Me."
I could probably eat a person.
You know.
There was thinking about that because I was watching a video about the Dahmer party and them having to eat each other and all that, and like the mom being messed up in the head afterwards. And I'm like, I don't know if I could even do it, you know, like because I was thinking about all the things that like I've ever eaten.
Uh huh.
I've eaten some pretty strange things too, including all different types of bugs and stuff.
Right.
Just for fun skis. I probably wouldn't eat a bat. I've always kind of been against that a little bit, not just because of the current stuff,
Well, I was
but
gonna say nowadays.
to me it's always just like I kind of like bats, if that makes any sense.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I like bats, but I'd still eat one if I. I like chickens, but I eat them.
No, I don't like chickens.
So I like cows. I'll eat cows. Like,
I don't know. I mean it in a different way. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, you know, people get sentimental about pandas and
Yeah.
like elephants and shit.
Yeah.
Like that's their favorite animal, and obviously birds are mine. But like that's a different category. I don't give a shit if birds die sometimes. Like people assume that you find a dead bird and they think I'm about to like break out into tears and die because they know how much I love birds, and I'll be like, oh yeah, look at it, it's whatever. Died, huh?
Yeah.
And walk on like, yeah, birds die. A lot of them die.
Most of them die. Yeah.
Mine.
Miles claim.
But you know how people, their favorite animal would be dolphins or whatever?
Yeah.
Guess if like you wanted to pick my favorite animal that wasn't birds, it'd be bats, which I think if you really think about it,
Right there.
yeah, I picked the very
different-
next
yeah.
like the next closest thing to
Different-
birds, the mammal bird.
A different kind of bird.
Yeah, exactly. Well, and they're just cool. Like they have all
They
kinds
are
of really
cool.
cool like echolocation is really insane.
Okay, so now we've got our fishing rod. Now we done changed the game.
Favorite bat, Mexican free-tailed bat. Second favorite bat, fox bat. Third favorite bat, little brown-nosed bat.
Okay. Let's see if I can catch this little fool. It's a tiny little fish.
I went to Carlsbad Caverns once. I didn't get to see the bats.
Do you have a bat time?
No, but it was raining really hard.
Get it?
and
A
we were
bat
there at
time?
nighttime, so the bats didn't come out where they normally came out.
That's rough. Do you ever heard? You've seen them in Austin, though, right?
Yeah, for sure.
Under the.
I can take you to places in Fort Worth where they group up pretty significantly.
I've seen them actually.
They're not uncommon. And they're probably around here too. You have to be up at night, looking around. You know, like a good place to see them is sporting stadiums late at night once the lights go off.
Oh yeah, there's plenty of places for them to blap.
The problem with
Here
that
we
is
go.
once the lights are off,
Here
it's
we
like
go.
impossible to see them.
Our first fish. I caught a tadpole.
Not a fish. Are you gonna raise it into a frog?
I don't think I can.
Did you ever do that when you were a kid, Dream? Go and catch a bunch of tadpoles and put them
Oh
in the
no, that's a big one. No, I did not.
Yeah.
I was not allowed to. My parents were not. They weren't allowed to do stuff like that. Oh, it's a big one. Oh, it's gonna be it's a sea bass.
I guess. I mean, I don't. Was it just because of the mess or just the?
I don't know.
I don't know. I
It's
get
at
it.
least a C plus. I don't.
That looks like a better than a C plus fish to me, bro. It's half your size. It's like a 20-pounder.
Well, but it's a common.
Oh, it's common, isn't it?
Yeah, sea
No
bass.
respect for nature in Animal Crossing.
No, I'm just saying like of the fish you'll catch in near like yeah, sure it's a decent size, but
That's
like
the shit I want to go do. We should go fishing.
come on, I want this one. I want this one right here though.
Dr. Meep, you go fishing a lot? Trick question. I mean, he's gone fishing. I know he has. Hopefully.
Want this fish?
Dr. Meep is obligated to respond because he's a moderator.
That's the rule. Here we go. Here we go. Red snapper.
I guess technically there's enough people to vote now
I got a dab.
that we could actually make rules.
Not bad.
And then Jaren would have...
There's not enough. There's 4 people watching. There's not.
No, I mean, there's enough humans involved technically as people involved. Because you and me could never break a tie against each other.
Oh,
one or
I get
two.
it.
Yeah.
I understand. All right,
Not
here
that
we
we
go.
would be voting on like what color are we gonna change
There we go.
my shoes to next week.
Boom! I said boot.
In case you guys are looking for some good footwear, I'd recommend going out and buying a pair of Adidas.
Shout out to my Adidas.
Not to my Adidas, Adidas the brand in general.
No, but I'm talking about the ones that
Adidas
I got.
Ultra Boost. It's a brand new technology they have in their shoes.
Ultra
I
Boost.
can't tell you exactly how it works. That's brand secrets. But let me tell you, go buy a pair. Go try a pair on. If you don't want to buy a pair, you will end up buying a pair. So holla at me, Adidas. That one was for free. The next one cost you. So the rules don't apply anymore. You can do whatever you want.
What?
COVID rules.
Oh,
You only
rules?
COVID once, bro.
You only COVID once. Yes, I caught a yellow perch.
I caught a yellow perch one time. Bro, I know where we should go fishing.
Where?
So today when I was doing my thing,
Yeah.
I took one out to this place out by Louisville Lake in Corinth. First off, it was super close. It was like, oh, well, this is actually like secret way to get down to the water. But number 2, there's a bunch of public roads with plenty of places to park where you're
You
not
can just
parking in
walk.
someone's freaking house or yard or out in the boons somewhere. We're literally like, it would be maybe 100 yards down the road, not even. And I'm like, okay.
Yes.
Which is funny because I'd fished a place out like sort of nearish by there, but it was
I caught a
way
bitterling.
more difficult to get to.
Right.
I'm thinking.
Oh, here we go.
I'm thinking I snagged that canoe.
That canoe. Bro, that's a big fish right there.
Real big fish.
Bam, 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 bam. Well, I know you can't wait.
He ain't no stupid fish. You know how to. You might have to be on that other side there to get him to come for you.
Nah, bro. Yeah, you're probably right. But I'm going to try.
Or I'm gonna try me
No,
out.
I can do it from right here.
Yeah, I was the same. Yeah, there you go.
That's a big.
That's a big old sonny.
For
Are you
both
fishing?
sake.
Fishy, 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 fishy.
Come on, come on.
Jump in and grab that hoe.
I
Why are
can't.
you being such a girl about it?
You can't. It's not. There's
It's
no.
not in the coding, bro.
The Matrix will not allow
The
it.
Matrix does not allow for this.
There we go.
You know
Come
they
on,
were
right
making
there.
the Matrix 4? You just completely glossed that shit, didn't you?
No, I did. With the Matrix 4. No, I heard you. Yeah, great.
And I'm like, now they postponed because they're not making
Because COVID.
because COVID, fucking COVID.
They
Not that I
postponed
give a
it.
fuck about the Matrix. It's the next movie I'm talking
They
about. The
postponed.
new Jurassic World movie.
Oh,
Okay,
wait,
so
here we
now
go.
we're in the point of the story where you're not on the island where the dinosaurs are not connected to the rest of the world.
Come on,
Dinosaurs
come on,
escaped
come on,
into the
come on,
real
come on,
world.
come on.
What'd you get? Big old bass?
Yes, a black bass, the most metal of all fish. Wow, bass in this game are okay. So the actual big fish in this game must be giants then, like the coelacanth and the
Coelacanth.
yeah. What am I pronouncing it wrong?
So there is some debate with me internally on this because I heard someone say the other day.
That's how I pronounced it as a child playing this game in like 2001.
Okay. But I also heard someone else the other day on a video call it that. I had always heard it pronounced as coelacanth.
I've heard both. Yeah, now
And
that
my
you say
dad
that.
is the person that I learned it from.
So probably
And that's the problem.
right.
I tend to default to him on shit like that because, like, you know what I mean? Like, but then
An
again,
owl.
people fuck things up, and it's just the way they say things. You know, it's like the colloquialism
Yeah,
of how
here we
they
go, here we
learned it.
go.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, here we ready.
Now you. Ooh!
I
Snap!
have yes.
Snack that
I
one.
caught a moth.
I had a ball doing it. Yeah, I had a moss ball. I get it.
everyone's got a pun.
I'm pretty sure that was with the black bass actually as well too.
The black bass is the most metal of them all.
Black bass. Mm.
No, like black metal.
Yeah, I get it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm.
You got it?
Fuck, Jaren, I understand.
Oh, I got a hat.
No, cool, bro. You got a hat.
That's a nice hat.
That's a nice hat you got there, bud. Where'd you buy it at? Oh, I got it down there at just past the Tim Hortons at the consignment.
Alright,
Oh,
what do I
did
got
you
here?
there? Oh well, did you pay toonies or doonies for it?
Dude.
You fucking hit Canadians. Nah, I'm just kidding. I like Canadian people.
I don't care about any of these. What else?
Man. You're right though, who was it? Dr. Meep who said emo and shit?
Yeah.
I do. We were just talking about this earlier.
Yeah, there you go. There you go.
Except my channel, I don't need to do anything. And you don't need to see me. I can just fucking talk.
I know, that's what yeah.
What do you want to talk about, boys and girls? Give me a subject. I'll go on it for a hot minute.
Well, but you need like your own dedicated lab.
There are certain things I like actually can talk about that are meaningful. I need like an interview show is what I mean. Where like I'm in control of the interview.
Right. Oh boy.
Well, that's the point of an interview show.
No, I know, I get it.
I had a name for one that was pretty good actually. And if you steal my fucking idea out there, not a whole lot I can do about it. So just be nice,
Please don't,
guys.
yeah.
Please don't. I might not even be able to remember the fucking name of the thing. Oh yeah, it was just called An Interview with Nobody. And like, essentially, the preface to the interview would be that like I went out in my everyday life and like met some nobody, or somebody I know who is a nobody, who I just think is interesting and like would be interesting to interview about the life that they've led, the shit that they've done, and it could be pretty. And like, this particular skank ass hoe I know told me that it was just like This American Life, but This American Life can be pretty pretentious and like sometimes a little bit like pushy on the subject of it being like super meaningful or some
Yeah.
deep-seated reflection on like what it means to have an American life, whereas like literally my show is like have an interview with nobody. You don't have to be the fucking like I'm not out there looking for like secret Gandhi or whatever, you know.
Right.
Like they literally could speak. It's more like StoryCorps if you wanted to compare me to the thing that's closer to.
You know, we did when I was in high school, we did our own version of StoryCorps, and then we wrote a play combining a bunch of different StoryCorps.
That's pretty cool, actually.
And I was the director.
That's dope. I like StoryCorps.
Yeah, it was cool.
StoryCorps is like real. If I'm like straight up, she was wrong. The thing that I'm copying is not This American Life. It's StoryCorps. Which, that's just journalism, you moron. Like, yeah, okay. So anyone who ever interviewed anyone ever is derivative. Well, kind of sounds like
I mean, yeah.
any history book ever fucking written,
Right, like
you know?
any.
Hey, so what happened? Or, well, I read what someone said was.
Right.
At some point, somebody asked them what happened, and they wrote it down. And then now we're gonna get into that rabbit hole real quick. Language is like what really controls mankind.
Yeah.
And if you don't think I'm wrong, people out there listening, mind blown here in like 2.5 seconds. If I could transport you back in time to November, September, August time, and I said the word COVID to you, absolutely fucking meaningless. Now, if I fast forward you in time to now, the word COVID has meaning. The word didn't freaking exist until we gave it a freaking name. Or the disease. Now, yeah, does the disease impart some of the meaning to what we believe the word to be?
Most of it, actually.
Most of it, for sure. But, however, what is the thing that's carrying the power in your mind when I say it? Because I could say infection, I could say disease, I could say virus.
Virus is the word.
And virus would trigger your mind to go to what?
Scarface.
Yeah, maybe, if you're cool. but probably it would immediately bring the word COVID, which is, you know what I mean?
Oh,
Which
yeah.
immediately is gonna, but COVID doesn't make you think of specifically what the coronavirus looks like or the disease, because technically COVID is a disease the coronavirus causes.
Right.
It makes you think of all the shit that's going on right now, including and not limited to me talking about this currently right now. Right? So, like, where's the power data?
The fish.
Tell you what, power's in the ventilators.
Here we go, here we go, here we go, here we go. Give me the fish, give me the loot.
So yeah, I figured out why Danny was freaking out. Or, oops, no matter. Why some person was freaking out.
Uh-huh.
Somebody was sick. Somebody was not feeling good.
Oh, yeah. It's
Probably they got a little up in their own head about everything that was going on now. It's a person we know. By the way, everyone out there who's wondering. Because I saw said person who I just shouldn't have named a second ago, and won't forget that.
They're not gonna.
Was-
How are they gonna know?
Yeah, they're not gonna know. Was extra freaking chipper after I saw him a couple days. You know?
What is this?
And it's like, oh yeah, you know, I went from, you know, being sad going to the hospital to being pretty happy. And it's like,
Well,
and the person informed us, oh yeah, I wasn't feeling good, but I don't have COVID. And it's like, there you go.
Yeah.
That's why someone was so chipper. Because hell yeah, that'd be scary as fuck, actually, low key.
You thought you had it? What?
Or-
Oh, my fishing
I
rod
mean-
broke.
I guess I'll just put this on the record right here, right now. If I get it, like, I have to kind of stay here.
Yeah.
Like, I can't go back to my parents' house to, like,
Well, yeah.
that would be foolish. Like, I can't. Like,
Well, duh.
Here.
I'm not.
not just because they're old. My parents have, one of them does for sure, health issues that, like, not even possible. So you're gonna catch COVID if I catch COVID, is what I'm saying.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna catch it before you anyway,
Why do you say that?
cause I've been working.
Oh yeah, but you know I worry about that doing all the stuff I do. But I take like
Yeah.
I wouldn't say extra precautions, but I'm pretty aware of it because there's like very distinct intervals where it's like I know I'm about to be doing the things that can put me at risk, and
Literally, my job is constantly at risk, every step of the way. So like.
like if I touch someone's hands, like I know that I like pay very close
Yeah.
attention to when I'm handing things off, like, and they just touched my hand with their hand, I'm gonna, you know, like, very aware.
Oh yeah, no, I got.
So I'm not sitting there all day every day like washing my hands or like, but anytime that happens, that's the next thing I do is put a little rubbing alcohol on my hands and just a little bit and rub it around, you know?
Right.
People don't need to be like, yeah, wash your hands as many times as you can find a sink when it's available. But, you know, like, let's say I was, like, trying to buy anything the other day at Walmart. Fuck all those people.
Oh yeah.
No, I mean, like, legit, if you got a bunch of hoarded stuff out there, be a good person. Just give some of it to people. You don't need to go and post fucking on Reddit or, hey, on Facebook, anyone wants something on. Just start walking your hoard of hand sanitizer down the street and putting them in people's mailboxes or on the front freaking porch.
Right.
Like, sure, if they see you on their ring, dropping off, because that's what you should be doing, Americans. You should be out there correcting your shameful attitude of the last 2 weeks. Just saying.
Yeah.
This is pretty fucked up.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
Then not what we should be doing, and we did it. Actually, correct that. I didn't do any goddamn panic buying.
Yeah, no, I did not.
Well, no, because it was too late. By the time everyone was panic buying, it's like, man, if I go out, I'm just adding
There's
to
nothing
the
to
problem.
buy. Yeah.
There's nothing to buy, and I'm adding to the problem. Because now I'm just competing for that guy.
What else can I do here?
Because all y'all can starve for like 2 or 3 weeks. It wouldn't,
I gotta catch two
wouldn't hurt
more
nobody.
fish. That's a good one. Let's catch 2 more fish.
Yeah, I'm gonna catch 2 more.
I'm gonna catch at least 2 more
No, you
fish.
won't.
Watch me.
Why don't you catch more bugs?
Because there's fewer of them.
Why don't you catch more bugs?
I will do that after I catch the fish.
Catch more bugs! He just fucking goes crazy.
Okay, here we go.
What Jaren doesn't know is I was diagnosed as certified ridiculous when I was probably like 2 or 3 years old.
Oh, here we go. Look at that.
Oh, look at That's a big sumbitch. That's the fish. You didn't catch that one.
That's a big fish, bro.
No, you missed.
No, I'm gonna miss. So there's a drift to it, bro. I've been doing this for a long time.
You've been doing it for like 30 minutes.
No,
bro.
but like this is exactly how it was in the first game that I played as a child.
You getting this? Oh, he got it. He got it.
No.
Oh, he got it. He got it. Oh,
Boom.
oh man, that's a big old sumbitch.
No, it's a sea bass.
Sea bass.
See, that's crazy.
It's at least a C plus. Get it?
No.
It's a sea bass. A sea bass. It's at least a C plus.
Yeah. I get the C pun, but I don't go. Why we go from bass to plus?
Because it's just C.
That's stupid. That's not even a good one.
I didn't say it was good.
No, I know. I'm sorry. I just.
I mean, I did make this entire game, every part of it,
So.
except all the crappy parts.
Except for all the parts that I decide I didn't want to make.
Which I guess if we exclude all the crappy parts, I didn't have anything to do with this game.
Wow.
Woo!
Wow.
Woo!
Bryce doesn't like Animal Crossing.
I don't like the name. If you really want to know the problem with this game,
Uh-huh.
I would like the name of the game to mean less about what's going on or more about it. And somehow it's like complete non-relation to what's going on except for just like the slightest. There's a bunch of random animals that you're crossing up with. It frustrates me. I don't know why that's the thing, but
Okay. That's fine.
if it was called like Dandelion Soiree, bet I'd probably play that game.
You would not play the game. It's called Dandelion Soiree.
I probably would.
You check it
You know
out.
what fucking games I've played, Sharon.
Okay.
I played more games than movies you've watched, so what's up?
That does not validate.
Yeah, a
the
little
point.
bit it
No,
does.
That's irrelevant. The amount of movies I watch is entirely irrelevant to your point.
No,
You're just,
because
you're just pulling something in that's unrelated to try and use it as ammo. I'm very aware of the strategy. It's not.
you may be right about that.
Well, I know.
But what if I told you that just because you point out the strategy doesn't make me wrong?
It's neither.
That's pretty good because it's definitely what I was doing. And like here, I'll just make the most baseless argument I possibly
Right, like
can.
I'll just include. Yeah, I'll
I just float that one
Yeah.
by him.
Well, wait a second. I know what this means. How much can I get?
Yeah,
Look at all
but
the
why
fine
didn't you ever
notes.
tell Australia that that was like what he was doing?
I did.
That's true, you did. I did too.
Yeah, we all did. 2,800 bells. Yeah, give me that.
It's like when you're arguing about ketchup and someone says something about ice cream and you're like,
Do you put ketchup on your ice cream,
ice
bro?
cream, bro? Like,
well,
what?
We're not
Well,
talking
no.
about that.
Well, that's not then.
Then
Oh,
why
yeah,
are
I'm
you-
just saying.
Why are you so impassioned right now? Oh, so you can put up messages. How did I do that?
If you fuck.
Okay, I think I need one more fish to get the miles. So I have to get 5,000 miles so I can turn my tent into a house.
You're not doing that.
That's exactly what I'm
No,
doing.
you won't. There's no belief in you, bro.
There's just not.
Sand dollar?
Yeah.
Question mark?
What's it
Question
say?
mark?
Yeah.
No.
Here, I'll go get it.
You know,
Oh,
I
wait,
have
what's
a sand
that?
dollar
Whoa, 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 whoa.
That's a spider.
That's a big spider. Alright, here we go.
Oh, you think you can... Oh, wait, no, he's gone.
I don't know.
No, he's gone. Despawned.
Despawn.
Despawns once it goes behind a tree. He just bites the shit out of you, that's it.
Oh, he totally did.
Failure, bro.
I didn't
Look
know
at
I'd
you.
die.
You didn't know the spider could bite you?
I didn't know. No, not in this.
I was like,
You didn't know the spider would bite you.
I'm pretty sure I did, because I just called that shit.
Yeah, you just got lucky. That's an absolute coincidence.
I don't know, he definitely was like looking kind of creepy,
This
and
island's
the
some
music
creepy
changed a little bit, and then also because he had the arched legs like a brown recluse would have. Dangerous spider.
Nah.
Oh, I think spider bit you, didn't he? Right after I said it looks like it's gonna bite you. That's not exactly what I said, and I'm like
Yeah.
slightly changing the history
Yeah,
of my paraphrasing a little bit
But enough.
to take the W on this one.
You can have the W. It's all yours, buddy.
Nah, it's true. I didn't think it would bite you because Animal Crossing is kind of gay. I didn't think
It's
there'd
not that
be-
kind of game. Yeah.
Yeah,
Like
there was no
sometimes,
way.
like the bees.
No,
will
low-key, I played a little Animal Crossing, and there had never been any point in the game where you could like you could not succeed in catching the fish or whatever, but there was no like.
you could get stung by a bee, but you wouldn't faint.
Oh, I see.
No, you can get stung by wasps. Okay, so
Bro.
now I get my miles. For, What do I get?
I forget to do sometimes.
300. Actually, I already am at 3,000. I'm already at 3,000, bro. What do I have to do now? Catch 100 fish? I wish I would have caught that spider. That would have been cool. I was close. Oh, here's homie again. What's up, homie? Hey, dessert doesn't like nighttime walks. It's pumped up. It's chat.
Chat it up with jitters. Oh yeah, got them critters. Oh yeah, Mr. Smithers. Yeah, yeah.
Mr. Smithers.
Mr. Smithers. Mashon Chandra. Come here.
Clam out.
You gotta clean something out, boy. Boy, I'll tell you how you clean it out now, y'all. You come Chandra down there and you talk to yourself. And strange voices in the mirror till you go crazy.
I don't really want that one.
Nah, I think you really do need to go down there to the mirror and talk some crazy voices through the looking glass, Alice. Come on, Alice. Do it.
See, I'm trying to find bugs.
You ain't finding no. It's the middle of the night. You're not gonna find bugs in the night.
There are cicadas out at night.
That's not accurate, but okay.
What?
No, cicadas are daytime.
They're absolutely night cicadas.
Absolutely not.
What are those really hella loud things?
They may call at night, but if they're calling at night, it's because there's things around there spooking them.
What? Well, but
Bro,
that's fine. That's fine, but there's bugs and they call
Oh.
at night.
You mean like crickets or locusts?
No, I'm told. No, they're
Where
really,
did you experience this?
in the last Animal Crossing game?
Oh, well, they're probably calling them cicadas, but that's not accurate. Cicadas don't call at night.
Okay.
Now, there is such thing. I thought you were talking real life experiences. I was like, no,
No, I don't.
Really. Now, there's such thing as called the camelback cricket,
Come on, it's right there. Come on.
bro. And let me tell you,
Come on, it's right there. Sorry.
I've been a couple times where I've been camping, and there's been one close by in camp somewhere. And like, I'll wake up at 2 or 3, and it's just going off, and they make this awful noise. Can't even explain what it's like. It's like a cricket, but if somehow a cricket could do meth and like also be Goku at the same time,
There we go.
and is doing its like called to Super Saiyan 3 or some shit. Just walking around camp,
Yeah.
trying to find it. Wherever it's hidden under whatever damn rock, I'm gonna find you. I'm gonna move you or kill you. Either damn way, you're gone. Because they'll keep you up all freaking night.
That sucks.
Yeah, they're crazy.
Yeah,
and like
that's another
when you
thing.
find a thing, it's about that big. And it literally has enough
So
volume.
loud.
It's so yeah, it's the loudness. It's not the sound. Sound is kind of grating itself, right? Like it's a cricket noise, but it's like not.
It's like overwhelming in volume though.
You know, crickets like chirp chirp,
Yeah.
chirp chirp. It like. But like the chirping noise.
Yeah.
So it does that really high pitch for like maybe 10, 15 seconds at a time. 10,
Like, I'm
15
gonna kill
seconds
this thing,
apart,
yeah.
maybe. You know, like sometimes a little quicker. It has to do with the temperature. How quickly it.
That stuff is super frustrating.
Yeah. I'm not that person. And funny enough, the sound won't wake me up while I'm sleeping. But if I wake up and that sound, it could have been happening for 5 hours.
But once you're awake.
Once I'm
yeah.
awake, the first time I hear it, I won't be able to fall back asleep until I stop hearing it, or I stop waiting to
How do
hear
you
it.
catch the crab?
With the hammer.
I don't have a hammer. I want to catch the crab. Oh.
Oh dear! If you want to catch the crab, all you gotta do is go hit up Oak Cliff. for a
Yeah,
little
just
bit.
go hit up one of these clubs.
That's a hypothetical.
Uh-huh.
She's a plus 10 dime bad bitch.
Uh-huh.
She wants it,
Uh-huh.
but if you go ahead, guaranteed to get the cover.
Is this sustainable? Is this a one-time? Is this a
What do you mean?
like you hit it and you
Oh,
cover
I
it.
mean, that's all on you. Like,
Yeah.
She wants to hit it regardless of what
Then yes, I would do it.
the fact that you're gonna get COVID or not.
Yeah.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah. Yeah.
$2,000 to get plus 10 and
Yeah.
okay. Besides, and if you both had the COVID and you were on quarantine
Well,
together,
yeah. Then it's just another reason to not do anything except for Smash.
I wonder if there's gonna be COVID babies.
People are definitely making jokes about it on the internet.
I'm sure it's a thing.
Yeah, I've totally seen a bunch
I
of
wonder if
memes.
it's gonna offset off the kids that die from COVID though.
Probably not.
Savage. See, I really have no soul.
I want to sell, right? I want to sell this moth.
People think that it's a joke that like so I do have a theory on humor. I actually had an essay I had to write to get college credit at one point in my life.
Uh-huh.
That the prompt of was like describe humorism in history and culture.
1800, yeah.
And let me tell you, that was a beautiful. It's probably one of the most beautiful things I've ever written, and I based it off of Jon Stewart, South Park, and Stephen Colbert. Is like the nature of the three styles of how like what is the purpose of humor at its greatest like moral fortitude, or just it being funny, you know, and that in a weird way it holds itself to a strange value because I could sit here all day and tell you things that were true or factual or like morally superior or at least ideologically like relevant, right?
Yeah.
Pretty easy. Anyone could do that, I guess. You know what's harder to do?
What?
Make anything funny, even if you're not attempting to do that. How do you make a damn knock-knock joke funny? Some of them are. Not really, but they can be.
Yeah.
So to do anything and make it funny is pretty difficult. But to use humor as the vehicle for something that's like true and kind of meaningful, in a way like manipulates both the truth of that thing and its acceptance, right? Because like if you disarm someone with, it's like what is irony is like a good question.
Yeah.
Like irony in itself is humor. You can't.
Kinda.
Yeah, it's impossible to me, at least the way I think about it. Irony can't be separated from humor.
No, this is the same mechanism.
Because what is funny is not necessarily what is humorous. You know what I mean? Like, there's a small line there you're drawing. Because funny is like your reaction.
Oh,
Did you laugh? Whereas humorous has more to do with, you know, that's weird Latin roots for sure. But
Right.
like a bad humor, fuck that.
Yeah.
Dude, you're on some extra right now tonight.
Right. Well, not really.
But where the hell was I?
Humor.
Humor. Yeah, like, so how does that like, and essentially the way I thought about it is just like, and I looked at it pretty pragmatically. Also, you know, like, let's look at the statistics of what people are these days. You know, the average person isn't going out there and like reading through some scholarly freaking document to like, you know.
Yeah.
So
Oh, I got a tire.
the best quality humor, hopefully, in a perfect world, would be that which accomplishes all that other stuff, but without coming across, you know, like, basically, like, define what is funny, define what is humorous, and define the process by which that is accomplished. That's what I did. And, like, do we follow it? And I was like, kind of a little bit, because...
Unintentionally, yeah.
Yeah. But this makes sense.
Yeah.
And I use the example of politicians. What are politicians' favorite fucking thing to do awfully?
Tell jokes.
Tell jokes. And do you know why?
Because they suck.
Because they said, what? And do you know why they suck?
Because they're not funny.
No, that's probably not why they suck at telling jokes. I think probably some of them are funny dudes. Probably can tell jokes in the regular life. You're gonna tell me you got all the way up to that point and you know how to tell a joke?
Maybe.
Maybe, but do you know what I think it is really?
What?
When you get to the point in the rally where you're making your speech and it's tell joke here What do the people in the crowd? What do you? What do I get from that? We get literally that byline above their head. Tell a joke here.
Right.
The joke isn't part of humor, part of being funny, part of being sincere. Would be that the joke was made by the person naturally to elicit laughter rather than I told the joke. Like, see, I can tell jokes.
Right.
And we can sense that in a politician because, number one, we assume fuck everything they're saying is fake. And when they're doing their little spiel, when it gets to the point in the spiel where the spiel joke comes out, it falls super flat and we're like, huh. It's like telling a knock-knock joke, but always, no matter how good it is.
Right.
And to me, the reason we know that, see, I have the cough after COVID.
That's it.
The reason that I realize that is every once in a while when a politician does tell a fucking hilarious, like, actually, like, woo, that was good. People lose their mind and it becomes to, like, you know,
The meme of the
the
century.
meme of the century.
Right.
Because, damn, that was a good joke. Well, politicians be telling jokes every day and you don't, exactly, because they suck. And I'm not saying just politicians. You ever been in a business meeting with, like, the manager who's got the prepared speech with the joke in the middle? Here is a recipe for anyone out there ever.
Just laugh, please.
Yeah, if someone tells a shitty joke, please laugh at their shitty joke. It will definitely make them better, like, it's got us. It'll make them better, like, speakers in the short term. It'll get them through the thing, probably feel better for you. But more importantly, if you're ever trying to make a speech to a group of people, and are you a comedian? Do you do stand-up comedy? Do you have a TV show? Do you have a podcast where you do comedy or whatever? I don't know. Probably not. I'm not saying I'm a comedian, but I actually do know a lot about public speaking and love just that in and of itself.
Mm-hmm.
How did you choose to speak to us today? You know, and I'll be that guy to like get people to shut up while someone is making they gave us. We're giving them our 10 minutes now. Could you please be quiet?
Yeah,
You
like
know,
we're doing this.
because I like that shit. I could care less what they're talking about, but I do care about how they choose to talk about it. I love weird thing about it, for sure. Jaren gets it.
I get it.
I'm not going too much into my history on all that. Do not try to fucking write jokes if you ever have to, like, do you tell a lot of jokes? Are you, like,
If you tell a lot of jokes, you're not writing.
and I'm not saying not funny or your jokes are bad. I'm saying that the perception of, like, what I just talked about, people aren't going to laugh, and that shit feels awful. Now, you could tell jokes. Just don't write them. Because a written joke, I just read you my written joke.
Always sounds like it. Or should just about.
And it is not going to elicit the effect you want, which is going to make you stumble through the rest of what you have to say. A lot of times, not a very good icebreaker either.
Yep. Alright.
I say you just wave your dick around in the air a whole bunch of times.
Sing a little jaunty.
See a little jaunt.
Okay, so I'm gonna put my switch.
No.
Look here.
No. You have a switch?
Yeah.
What?
Got a little gift in the game.
What?
What?
What? Does it come with virtual games on it?
Probably not. Oh, it turns on. But that's it. Yeah, it comes with Animal Crossing downloaded.
There's no reason it couldn't.
Well, and usually in the first Animal Crossing, if you got a NES, you could play it. Like you could get like a virtual console in the game, play NES games.
That's kind of cool.
It was really cool. And it was like a fully functional like.
All right, +1 for Animal Crossing. There you go.
Um,
You're gonna pick all them flowers.
yeah.
I'm saying, what are you doing, boy?
Picking them up for money.
Animal Crossing. How to turn your island into a consumerist capitalist society.
Well, I'm just gonna replace the weeds, so I'm gonna
Yeah,
replace them with flowers.
Okay, I get it. I see how it is. Nature wasn't cool enough on its own without you coming in telling it how to be.
Yeah. Damn right.
You were like, well, I knew you'd been doing your thing, but I'm the guy telling you.
Well,
I mean, actually, if you think about it, though, and this is the weird. No, whenever brings this up, I probably shouldn't mention it, but because I know if nature is everything, is just kind of a cycle or a loop, or it's controlled or it's not. Who gives a damn? But everything that is for sure, and like everything inside nature is nature. Then like
anything we do is covered.
Yeah, exactly. So
Doesn't-
like
doesn't matter.
yeah,
You tell me that, I know that.
yeah. Like, oh, we're gonna destroy the planet. Well, that's what it intended, I guess. Because
We like the
if
planets
nature didn't intend for it to create shit that could like destroy itself, then we wouldn't exist. Because
that or our existence,
not
as
that, yeah.
successful as it seems to have been, was actually a failure, evolutionarily speaking. Because that's not to say that the next version wouldn't overdo that, you know. Because evolution doesn't start at square one every time it
Well,
fails.
no, for sure. I
It
mean,
can
it
take
definitely
it can take
but
genetic back. Well, we have evidence that it
it doesn't.
it doesn't. You know, it error
No,
corrects
you're not wrong.
only
Yeah.
however
Well,
far back,
I mean, it's been
and that's how we're able to make such exponential progress in. Not I say we, but that's how species evolution of species has made such exponential progress. Like, how do we have so many different kinds of species with the amount of time? Like, how is it even possible for evolution to have done it in that amount of time? And yes, because of its ability to
Well, you
error
know my
correct.
opinions. I think fucking plants are running the game. We're just too stupid to realize it.
I think it's
I-
probably more complicated than that.
I agree with you, but sometimes when I really start thinking about it,
I think plants have found their niche, and it's a really good one. But
But then again, like when you start to think about like, yo, I'm gonna go eat anything, and even in the process of like, and you're like, okay, but if you're eating plants and plants are losing that, yeah, but the process by which we eat plants propagates more plants than there have ever been, you know, like, or at least of certain species, you know, like.
yeah, but
It's a fucking, and we've extincted species too. But then again, what if the plants are all? Because if we think about plants, creatures that have like will in a weird way, the ones that decided, yo, we should like manipulate this group of animals specifically, i.e., the smart ones, because they have the capacity eventually to make like our lives and their lives so freaking. Because
see, I
if
don't.
you don't think of all plants as together in their same goals, like a stalk of corn versus a maple tree. Maple trees and corn don't give a goddamn about each other. Corn could just as easily want to be where the maple tree is, and the maple tree could be where the corn is. Why they win or don't win against each other is other factors involved, but all things considered, why would they may not be working together, right? Like, it's just like any other group of organisms. Even plants do that, obviously, even without having any thoughts per se. So to me, it's like, I don't know, man, like, if all evolution is based off the idea that some damn plant brought us the energy, then aren't they the ones running the show regardless?
Well, so here's my counter to that: is that look at our technological progress. You don't think that within I'll give it a generous buffer. You don't think within 500 years we could like synthetically replace plants as far as proteins are concerned? Think of the curve of our technology and its advancement, in all aspects. You don't think that we as a natural species of humans could go far enough to where we completely don't need plants anymore
Yeah, sure.
as a natural species, which makes me think that like plants probably would not have like
yeah, sure.
had the wherewithal to call
so
that.
is a food source for sure. You're probably right about that.
And
But-
oxygen too.
Oh, yeah, and you could go oxygen as well. But then what do plants also do that we don't fully? Like, and they've done studies on it that, like, yes, for sure, like certain plants co-evolved with us to be pretty because we like the way that they look. And so think about how many plants we grow just because it'd be cool if there was a tree right there. We don't eat anything off the tree. We don't. The
Right.
only thing that we gain from the tree is an aesthetic value, and to some extent, the nature of the evolution of different types of like why do we think that flowers are beautiful has a lot to do with the amount of time it took for us and flowers to evolve to why we know it's super fucking wild subject actually super I
Yeah.
agree with you. I'm not in disagreement with you.
Right,
but
right, right.
For sure there's some holes to it. But the
No,
more
I
and more
love the
think
theory.
about it,
You've
it's like,
talked about it a lot.
yeah,
man.
well, and that's the problem. Every time I try to find like an absolute end to like that's stupid, I'm like, well,
There's never
I mean-
there's never a end of the story. You know.
I just like to see 100 million years from now. You know, like where the fuck the planet's at? Where are we at? And I guess that would answer the question. You
Yeah.
know? There's just
Yeah,
some
that
other
answer
group-
that would answer so many questions. Yeah, of course. Yeah, I'd love to peak 100 million years in the future.
Be ridiculous.
It'd be great.
I don't think we're there.
No.
I mean, we're not because we won't be. Like, we won't be humans even if we succeed. In
yeah.
100 million years, we will not be modern humans like we are now.
We'll be modern humans. We might still be human. I don't know. We might not be.
No, in 100 million years, we will not fucking be human. You're telling us we're gonna stay like sharks for the next 100 million years?
I mean, sharks have been sharks for
that's my point.
400
Do you
million
think
years.
human
So.
beings are gonna dramatically stay like?
Oh, here we go.
We haven't even
No,
been
no, no,
humans
look,
for
okay.
100 million years. What the fuck are you talking about?
Well, I know. Yes, I get it. But sharks. And this, okay, I'm gonna catch it this time. Here we go.
Mm-mm.
Watch it. I'm gonna catch it, bro.
See, I knew it was gonna bite you. Look, it's all reared up and shit. Miss.
Ow!
Oh, bitch!
Damn it! Oh. All right.
You can just-
You just want me to fail.
I don't want you to fail. I just knew you would.
No. Well.
I was watching old Steve Irwin docs last night,
Bro, he was cool. He was kind of asking for it, but he's
Oh,
pretty
I'm
good.
so glad you said that because about what I was about to say. My dad fucking hates that guy.
Really. I like him, but he was not.
So, my dad's old school, kind of, but not really. And my dad loved going out and catching snakes and lizards and stuff with me, all that kind of stuff. The dude was making a TV show, right?
Yeah.
And he's Australian, so there's that too. I don't think my dad ever fully got that, even though he should have. The Australians are just a little crazier than that. Like, he may know it's very dangerous, Dad, what he's doing. He just simply doesn't care. Or it is sensationalized somewhat for the TV so that people will watch the show and be like, oh, because he's like, no one would ever actually do that because, like, blah, 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 it's dangerous. I'm like, yeah, Dad, but it's a TV show about snakes. Like, everybody's seen the guy being real safe and fucking nerdy about it.
Right.
The guy's not wrong about anything he's saying, though. Like, as
No,
far as,
he
like,
was.
his knowledge base is pretty fucking stout, you know? Just, I don't know. Dad wanted him to be a fucking laced up, nerdy archaeologist type. Like, Indiana Jones, but only at, you know, school. You know?
Yeah.
And it's just not, that first off, isn't TV. Like, he just can't,
I
he doesn't
think he was-
understand production value. My dad doesn't, anyways.
Right.
You know,
I think
like,
Steve Irwin literally liked it that much. 'Cause
no, I think he did.
He died doing it. Like he
Yeah,
literally.
some of it is put on a little bit for sure.
No,
right?
because like there's old like he used to make home videos of that shit.
No,
Before he
for
was
sure.
on TV, he has home videos of him being that enthusiastic about saving crocodiles.
well,
like,
no,
He just liked doing that. He was just about conservation and preservation. Like that was it. So when he's like so stoked on seeing these things,
yeah, like and for crocodiles, I feel like he wasn't that fucking worried about getting nabbed by a crocodile at any point. 'Cause, like,
no, I mean, but he did some crazy stuff though.
but when you see him in his snake videos and shit, like yeah, he's maybe putting on a little bit how dangerous it is with the words that he's using, you know. But when you look at his eyes looking down at, you know, number 7 most deadly snake in the world.
Right, like
Yeah, I know what that feels like. I've been there. I'm not that deadly, but like rattlesnakes, caught them myself and shit. You know, like copperheads, things like that. You can tell he's like, definitely very aware of how fucking dangerous the thing is he's doing.
Oh yeah.
You know. Sucks that a stingray got him though. I mean, of
Of
all
all
things,
things, yeah.
I guess it's not. A lot of people get fucked up by stingrays, believe it or not. Not killed, but not. If you get barbed bad enough by them, a lot of people lose limbs and shit. Actually,
Worst I've ever gotten is jellyfish. That hurt.
you know, I've never been stung by jellyfish, which is surprising because I was young and at the beach and thought jellyfish looked pretty, and so I was collecting jellyfish in plastic buckets.
No, I got hit by one in the water.
No, I mean, I saw them. I just never got stung. I mean, I was picking them up in my hands just by the tops of them. You know,
No, I had one hit. I had a wave hit me, and it was over my right shoulder,
Ooh.
across my chest.
I imagine it's awful. I just never.
It just burned. it's like your skin's on fire and with needles at the same time. Like,
You know, now I think about all the times I've ever been to the beach, that's all I've ever done is fuck around in tide pools, catching small critters and stuff, and like, that's
Yeah.
like literally it.
I believe it.
I came back to where my parents and my sister and brother were with plastic buckets full of jellyfish. And my dad was like, "Did you get stung doing that?" I'm like, "No." And he's like, "How come?" I'm like, "Oh, I was being careful," which is not true. I was being careful-ish, you know.
Just careful.
Just careful. I got lucky. I had a bunch of like live sand dollars at one point living in a fish tank in my parents' house that I
That's
caught.
pretty good.
Yeah. I didn't realize how stupid I was being doing what I was doing though. I guess kind of a little bit.
What?
Stingrays.
Oh yeah.
Honestly, because like I was probably about 15, 20 feet out into the water, swimming around without a snorkel or anything underwater, just rubbing my hands through the sand.
That'll do it. Yeah. Your ass gonna get blipped.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I had a few stingrays. They didn't sting me, you just swam off.
That's good. Sorry, I'm.
And now that I look back at all that shit, I definitely was super close to some sharks. Big
That's
ones too, probably, I imagine. 'Cause I swam pretty far out at one point looking for different things.
Yeah.
I probably wouldn't do that now. That's funny how that works when you're a kid.
You don't think about it.
You just don't think about it.
What did I just pick up? Money out of a tree? Where?
You know, miss me with that, cause like,
Money trees is the perfect shade.
you know, that's what Dr.
how I
Meat
feel.
got. He don't have to worry about no damn alligators in the lakes of freaking Minnesota.
Yeah, that's true. The
Mhm.
shark's probably up there.
The sharks in Minnesota?
Yeah, bro.
How the hell are shark getting to Minnesota?
Bro, sharks made it all the way to Utah or whatever.
Yeah, but there's no. I guess the Mississippi, but still, even
Yeah,
so,
sharks swim up the Mississippi, so. Like, you're right.
There's more sharks in Texas than there are in freaking Minnesota, though,
well,
bro.
Yes.
By
clearly.
that logic.
Yes. There probably are. Just straight up by math, you're probably right, but. I want to find that other spider and catch it.
I believe in you this time.
Thank you. I probably won't find one now, because game's like, nope, you
No, you'll get the spider.
messed up.
It clearly just spawns on time, bro.
Right, yeah, at night. You know, that's how tarantulas tend to do it.
You know, I've actually ever seen tarantulas at night. You're not wrong.
Yeah.
And first time I ever saw a tarantula in the wild, I was at the summer camp I worked at. And for all you people out there who one day, maybe after a little bit of camping, time spent outdoors, recommend this one. Get rid of the light or the headlamp or whatever it is you're using to like, unless you're needing to do something specifically with your hands or read a document with written word,
Right.
or you're walking somewhere you've never been or through some crazy bush shit that's like, obviously you'll need a light.
You need to see.
And even then, eventually you'll probably get a little
Couple
bit better at
passes,
it.
yeah.
Drop the light, you know, because number one, your eyes eventually adjust. But number two, when you have the light on, you never fully actually get your night vision. So it kind of makes it even, like, in a way, worse because you're constantly, like, readjusting. And
To low light rather than.
what you think would make it hard to see things, but what actually it does is create depth perception discrepancies. So you'll see, and in your mind you'll go, well, it's lit up, so I know where I'm stepping because I can see it, but it actually was like 6 inches away from where you
Right.
actually thought it was because your eyes are telling you something, but it's not true, you know?
Yeah.
People with good vision forget that. You know, low light vision, you actually don't have good vision. You're closer to where we're at, you know, in the bad vision world. You drop the light, eventually, number one, you become more confident in the steps that you are taking, such that you don't need to see where you're stepping when the thing that you step on either is solid ground and you have sure-footed yourself and you're moving on to your next step,
Right.
or it's not and you're slipping or falling or whatever the fuck. it's not so much important that you can see where your foot is going, but how it feels underneath your foot. Am I gonna slip, fall? Am I falling now? Do I have my foot on? Eventually, you get pretty freaking good at like just being confident,
Yeah.
walking around in the dark. And then step 2, once you've like given up on the idea of like I'll always be able to see like it's bright lit outside in the dark,
Yeah.
95 to I think 100% of fucking up in the dark without a light is that your eyes actually do a pretty good job at some point of telling you what's what, but your brain does a bad job of trusting it, right? Like it's dark as shit and I can't see is the thing you keep thinking, and you go nah, and you make that hesitation decision, and oops, nope, I was right, 100. What are you doing, bro?
I'm making a custom shirt.
What's the design you're doing here?
Well, that's the just wait.
Oh no, I see. Never mind. I got you. No, I got you. I already know. You don't have to. You don't have to fuck with me on it. Is there anybody watching this right now?
Yeah, we got a couple people. Peachy Man's watching. Peachy Man always likes to watch. Shout out to old Peach.
Shout out to that little peach booty. You know what I'm saying?
All right. Oops.
Except not you, Peachy Man, because probably not. But
all right, so this is Play On.
that was good, bro. I like to.
You get it,
I do. I thought you would do it better, but I do.
bro? I could redo it better later when I care. I'm only doing this because you get this isn't it. You get a.
I see.
Yeah.
No pride in Ireland. I get it. Dandy. It's a dandy island, but no dandy T-shirt. I see. I see.
All right, I see.
I believed in your people once, Jaren.
You
I did. I really did. And then I didn't.
Yeah.
All in one. Oh no, you can wear it, but I don't know.
Yeah, Play On. Play On. Okay. Great. See?
You've got the bug. You've got the love.
You got the.
Brought to you by Strawberita. Getting price fucked up and talking about random shit since whatever year I turned 21. Actually, that's a lie before that, but that's not the point. Legally, since I turned 21, boys and girls, be responsible, drink responsible. Strawberita.
500. See, I'm only 1,000 away.
I mean, when you put it that way, it only sounds like a chore.
Yeah.
Why do they run like they're in Naruto, bro?
Because that's the bit. Everybody runs like they're in Naruto.
Okay.
Great post.
You know, I was gonna judge this game probably before I played it, before I watched it, before you played it, before I ever play it. And that was probably gonna be a little unfair. After watching you play it, seeing you play it.
You're gonna be even more unfair.
Yeah, I mean that's
fine.
a bet. You got it. You know me well.
Well, it's actually ironic.
I mean, fuck this.
Right.
How are you gonna tell me you need 5,000 more, 1,000 more of something? I need 1,000 more of something.
What? You've never been in a game you needed more than 1,000 gold to purchase an item?
Yeah. How long you been playing this game?
Like an hour.
Yeah. Okay.
That's not that much.
All I'm saying, it just seems like you need a lot of things in this game.
Oh well, yeah, but
It's always about needing something. Why can't I just exist? Why can't I just be happy?
Price. That is.
Why can't it just be happy the video game?
just sit here.
I did say I was gonna be more unfair. I mean, what do you fucking expect,
Yeah,
bro?
yeah, you're not wrong.
You come up with a good reason to dislike the game. That would be too kind, and that's.
That would make sense.
That's exactly what I told you I wasn't gonna do.
You can't be mad.
You can be mad at your own expectations. That's fine.
Right. Come back for more. What's the latest?
How did my parents raise me without killing me?
Okay, cool.
Low key for all the people out there who cause their parents trouble. I apologize to your parents for you because you probably haven't done it. I've done it multiple
I
times.
apologize to my parents.
No, I do. All the time. I'm aware.
Right.
I'm like not stupid.
What do we got here?
Like I wasn't awful or mean. I wouldn't say I was mean. I wasn't that kid who was like trying to hurt their feelings. But fuck's sake, I'm sure I was frustrating. You know, like
Right.
to a degree higher than the other one.
2,700. I made 12. I got 12 G's.
The raccoon people piss me off. I don't know why. I feel like they're the type of people who be like scamming you. I don't know why.
You know, they're pretty hospitable in this game. Oh yeah, okay, cool.
I guess I just have bad experiences with real life raccoons.
Well, that would make sense.
Like I like raccoons, don't get me wrong. They have good like personalities, one-on-one. But if like raccoons gang up and they get clever, state park raccoons. Let me just call it what it is.
I'm calling you out, State Farm.
Yeah,
raccoons.
nah.
You're on blast.
Your suburb raccoons, your like pretty rural raccoons, they're all right. Your state park raccoons, nah, fuck that. Your Six Flags raccoon, cool raccoon. Your state park raccoon, not a cool raccoon.
You see a state park raccoon, you're gonna have a bad time.
They like run deep, bro. They're like, yo, we fucking repping that.
They have to.
Guadalupe, yeah. You know, and you're like, huh?
Oh, like, where'd you get a bandana from?
Yeah, like no, straight up.
Yeah, like,
They roll it out the
They-
left side. Yeah, that's the Crip side.
right, like we had like,
Huh? Banging their beats on like.
right, like.
You come down to the bank of
I know,
the
you got a
short of fish, and they
switchblade.
got a bunch of 40s, and like, you're like, where'd you
Right.
get those from? Like, we knocked over a fridge. What's good? You trying to get in on it, dog?
Right,
Like, nah, I'm cool. Just trying to look away from him, but not look at him at
Right.
the same time. It's like, do you think they know that we're talking about him? Honey, don't look at him.
hey, we can hear you, man. Okay.
Nah, low key. Sometimes raccoons can be like, I respect them. Same time, it can be kind of annoying. The little hit squads, man, they figure shit out. Like, you go to a state park and tell me if a raccoon knows how to open up a minivan. Leave your minivan unlocked with
No,
a bunch
they
of
definitely
brownies
know
in the
how.
front seat. Find out. Find out. Cause they be like, oh, there's brownies in there, bro. Hey, yo, pull the handle. See if that hose open. Click. Oh! Like, they're not stupid. They're real smart.
Yeah.
They definitely know how to, like... It's not just that they fucked around with it to the point that, oh, look, we got in somehow.
Bro, look. Got a squid.
Ooh, weird.
That's different.
Cuttlefish or a squid?
It said squid. Oh god.
Freaking. We had these people walking around in our backyard today looking for their cockatiel.
I ate it.
Number one,
It's dead.
we have a local Cooper's hawk that's posted up and murders birds on the reg. I saw him do it earlier today, actually, which actually might be good for the cockatiel.
Right, I was gonna say, might.
Bro, not really though, because what time of year it is and why that bird is hunting the way that it's hunting.
Because it's hungry.
No, because it's got babies,
What's hungry babies fine?
and those babies will be eaten 10
Man.
times a day, easy, right? Plus what they have to eat to stay healthy, the
Right.
adult birds. And actually, the one I saw earlier was the male bird, which lets me know that it probably most definitely was hunting for
The female.
the
babies,
fledglings,
yeah.
the female and the babies.
For the hoe and the mow.
A little cockatiel, because you gotta think, when they eat a dove, you're talking like maybe an ounce of protein.
Right. That
Not
they're
even,
actually. Because they're not
yeah.
like. They're not finely processing it. They're
Yeah,
shredding it up. And,
yeah, and they're losing parts of it and stuff. And there's really just not that much on a bird, generally speaking.
Actually.
Dove is probably like,
A fat dove, you might
yeah,
get
that's like
more.
the best they could do,
Yeah.
probably. For amount of effort involved into taking it down.
Right.
A cockatiel that doesn't know how to fly or like
Has its
defend
wings
itself, bro.
Yeah,
The hawk is gonna 100%,
Eat-
even if it's not hungry, done. Because it's just too easy.
Oh. Thank you for your service.
And I never see those birds catch mice or rats or anything. I only see
I mean,
I'm sure they do.
No,
But
they do.
I bet you anything it's gotten real good at catching birds through that little alleyway, though. Cooper's hawks are weird. They tend to like specialize in the thing they like to hunt, even though they can hunt a bunch of different things.
Okay, so this guy wants critters.
Especially when you're living in the suburbs, because like there may not be a whole lot of variation.
I'm gonna give him the squid. I have. That reminds me, I've been meaning to share. I sent you a number of DIU. Nice. Nice, thanks for the black. Yeah, I've got a creature. Oh, another creature. Loach.
I'll catch you a loach, bro.
I already have one.
I mean, I'll give Animal Crossing that. In this game, so far, they've included a bunch of like interesting subgenre of animals and critters that are accurate / like not just like, look, you caught a. You could just say catfish if they wanted.
Right. Okay.
Because Japanese people are smart.
Okay.
Nintendo is a Japanese company.
Uh-huh.
What, you don't think Japanese people are smart?
I'm sure there are plenty of Japanese people who are very smart. To generalize that people are smart because they're Japanese, however,
Well, no, I mean
is
like.
racist, and I will not have any.
Oh, it's racist. Okay. Well, no, I mean like German people are smart. And
That's my point. Is there's smart people in every
I'm
demographic.
nah.
There's also
I guess
very
I get
stupid
you. I was just saying because Nintendo is a Japanese company.
No, I know.
You know.
I got it.
I mean, I can't say American people are smart.
There are very smart American people. Bill Gates is very smart.
Is Bill Gates American?
I mean, he did the majority. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Bill Gates is American.
Did you see his birth certificate?
Yeah, I did. I smacked his ass when he was born. Made him cry like a bitch.
Because if I don't see a birth certificate on it, you're not American.
This is America,
Say
buddy.
what you want, but I can step this back.
All right, Obama. What is he talking about?
Well, no, Obama showed his birth certificate. He wasn't American. The president you're referring to is not Obama. The one who wants to see all the stuff.
No, yeah, I get it.
Talking Jimmy Carter. What are you talking about?
I'm talking Carter, bro.
I'm talking Carter, bro. I am talking William Howard fucking
William
Taft.
Shakespeare, bro.
I'm talking Kanye West for president.
Now it's gonna happen. You willed it into existence.
No, I don't think Kanye could win the presidency. There's too many people who don't like him.
Yeah, it's too cutthroat. Kanye's not actually good enough.
Now, Kim Kardashian for president?
She bad.
Kim Kardashian is not good looking. Shut the fuck up.
I didn't say she's good looking. I said
You want to
she's
go
bad.
out there and find a bad looking good lady who's like my new crush? She might replace Riri in like the heart space for like
Wow.
celebrity ladies I'll probably never fucking be with. Probably.
Yeah, probably.
Hey, you know what?
That,
You know what? Just
celebrity
hold on.
bitches I might not ever get the chance. Like, hey,
On the day that I meet one of these celebrity bitches,
we'll
the
find
fact
out.
that
Yeah.
I haven't like thought my entire life there's no fucking way will be the only thing that gives me even the slightest possibility of not fucking it up. And yeah, I will so, and it won't ever happen. But
But
it wasn't because I was like, there's no fucking way. So shut up on that.
I mean, yeah, all right. Okay, so I got to 5,000.
Zoe Kravitz, Lenny Kravitz's daughter. That
Alright.
chick.
About my moving fee.
And she's so talented too. That's really what it is for me, I think, to some degree. Like, you obviously look good. If you're, like, if I'm gonna have a famous crush, you're not gonna be fucking ugly looking. That would be stupid.
That would be.
Why would I? It's better than Taylor Swift. That's who it used to be when I was like young.
Mm-hmm.
Like, look back at myself. I'm like, you're such a fool. She never wanted you, bro.
She never wanted you, bro.
Delusional, like,
Oh
I
my
want to go
gosh.
murder someone type fucking.
Together, we were shaping this barren wasteland. I mean, pristine paradise to a lovely community. That's pretty good. We mustn't rest on our laurels.
I'll be having that dude by his throat. I'll be like, what'd you say? You think you can just correct yourself? No.
Say it again.
You already wrecked yourself, bro.
Yeah, I want a new home.
I feel like he's like the loan shark.
He's pretty nice though.
He's a pretty nice loan shark.
Well, no, like he's not a loan shark because he's pretty nice.
But he's a loan shark by the nature of what he does.
Yeah, I guess if you put the right lens on it, yeah. Because like you move to a foreign land and he's your only contact and he has a complete monopoly on everything.
Oh, so he is a fucking loan shark.
But he's nice. He doesn't like cut your legs off or
you know
charge you crazy interest. Or
you know why I thought he was a loan shark?
Because he's a raccoon.
Nope.
Why?
Because of the t-shirt he was wearing.
Oh, no, he's just an old asshole at this point. Because like in the first game, he was like a young, whatever.
Well, and also because he's telling you to spend money. He's like, yeah, if you really want to improve this place,
Yeah, kind of.
just come and get in debt to me for a little bit.
Well, you're already in debt to him. He's like, oh, you just paid off your debt. How about
That's
some
what
more?
I'm saying.
Yeah.
He sounds like a loan shark.
Yeah.
Well, you did a real good job paying off that loan. You want another one?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I guess so.
Absolutely. They call me the chain. Okay, here we go.
I had a line about that earlier, too.
740. Yep. What?
Fucking
About my home.
too much strawberry down to find that one back from time. I can remember where it happened, but I can't remember what it was about. It was about the chain.
Uh-huh. They call me the chain. Make a chain, no delay, let the game, make the baby, the bag. You didn't
Nah,
really
you're
call me
making
the
it harder.
chain.
Stop that.
Ooh. What color should my roof be?
Can't think about your roof. I'm thinking about bars that I'm trying to remember from hours ago. I'm so close. That's why it's bothering me. Oh, found it. Ha, got it.
Green.
Dumb motherfuckers can't spell Django and still wonder where the chain go.
Nice. That's a good one.
That wasn't exactly it, but it was close.
I get the. Okay, my wonderful new home should be ready by tomorrow. Great. Great. So now I have a house.
You guys can't say that I can't say things that would come across as white because I'm neo-hepatarian. I identify as that, so.
Cool. Alright, I'm gonna try one more time to try and find the spider.
You ain't gonna find no spider.
I probably won't, but I'm gonna try.
Gyarados.
I'm gonna try one more time.
Gyarados. Alright, so what's your plan for the spider?
I'm not gonna fuck it up this time.
Loki, you know what my second tarantula experience was?
What?
Caught a tarantula at the summer camp I worked at. And I happened to catch like a dozen or so snakes by that point at summer camp.
Uh-huh.
I was happening to feed them. Some of them were just eating bugs and stuff like that.
Right.
A couple of them had to eat mice. So when I came back to town on the week, I make sure I had stuff for my little mice that I was keeping as like, pets sorta.
Yeah.
I guess. As much as any one person feeds one of their pets to one of their other pets.
Right.
I mean, you get to like the mice, but you know what they are,
You just don't name them.
You name them too. You just name them things that.
Lunch.
Yeah.
Breakfast.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Right, like.
Oh my.
Because you gotta pay attention to them, like. You don't want to feed a sick mouse to a healthy snake, so. If you're really not paying attention to them, it helps to give them some kind of identifying remembery.
Yeah.
But we caught a big ass tarantula, and I guess I was in a good mood because my students wanted to fight the tarantula versus a mouse. And I figured, why the fuck not?
How do you force them to fight? That's
Well,
put them in a bucket.
I'll put them in a tank. And it's not like I agitated them towards each other or anything. I just put them in there together.
Right.
Tarantula wanted none of it. It crawled off into a corner. It was not happy. And I was like, yeah, I don't know how we're gonna get the damn mouse back out of there, because chances are it's gonna run around all stupid and shit.
Right.
You know, mouse got bored for about 15-20 minutes. You figure mouse would figure out this big tarantula would screw off.
No.
You gotta think, mouse and tarantula are about the same size, really, if you go by weight. No, surface area, no, but
Mass.
clearly mouse didn't size it up that way. And it was a big mouse. I give mouse that too. It got fat and happy living at summer camp, waiting to be fed to a damn snake. It didn't make it to snake because mouse decides it's gonna freaking bum rush. Oh, there it is. All right, I'll stop.
No, keep going. You're good.
Yeah,
You're good,
so mouse decides it's gonna bum rush the spider because mouse is getting hungry. It literally is trying to take nips at the freaking tarantula. Tarantula starts off by throwing. Oh, you got it. Just no, wait.
No.
Wait.
Ah!
No, run, wait.
Oh, it's straight.
Oh, this
chasing
is
me.
straight going.
Whoa! I'm gonna get killed.
No, you got it. If you just keep duck, dive, dodge, dip, dodge, and roll.
Oh,
Oh no, it ain't gonna get you if you keep running, bro. Maybe you just have to time the perfect.
Cause I can't just turn around on it now.
Oh, you can.
No.
Oh, no, there it goes. You got it. All right.
It just comes out from around the
Oh,
corner.
shit!
Oh! No! Help. Oh, it got stuck for a second. That was my chance. Oh, what a jerk.
All right, you got it. I believe in you. No.
Nope. Alright. I died. Okay, well, great.
Damn, it goes hard.
That was crazy.
So, speaking of, mouse starts trying to get at the spider. Tarantula. Tarantula starts throwing the hairs. Mouse doesn't like that, so it runs off into the other corner. I guess Tarantula was like, yo, fuck it. It comes dashing across the thing, hops on that bites that motherfucker dead, and starts slowly but surely
Trying to eat it.
doing his best. And we obviously removed the mouse, but we let the tarantula go. And I was like, there's the official clock on that Pokemon battle. Ariados versus Rattata. Rattata fucking lost, bro. That was awful. Not really. I mean, it was pretty quick. It was 15-20 seconds, but
Oh, I guess I shouldn't try to
I mean,
find the
that
spider again.
don't feel bad for the mouse because
It was lunch.
no, it was lunch for sure.
Alright, well, hey, I think we're gonna play on next time. I think I've done about everything I could do in my thing today until tomorrow when
No, you didn't catch the spider.
Bro, I didn't catch a spider.
You're a quitter. It's cool.
I'll catch a spider another night. So make sure you guys are subscribed to Play on Game channel. You turned on notifications.
Subscribe to Price On channel.
Yeah, Price is my guest today. Thanks,
Guest every day, boy. What you talking about?
thank you very much for being here. Thanks to everybody who's watching. Make sure you give us a thumbs up. And stay tuned for more Animal Crossing. We will see you next time. Don't forget to play on.